Being famous isn't all it's cracked up to be, especially for celebrities in this video. Here are celebrities who were killed by their own fans. Christina Grimmie. With millions of YouTube followers and success on the reality singing show The Voice, Christina Grimmie was an upcoming star when she was killed in 2016. A mentally ill 27-year-old fan approached Grimmie after a concert in Orlando, Florida. She gave him an autograph, he gave her a hug, and then he shot and killed her at point-blank range. Grimmie was only 22 at the time of her tragic death. John Lennon. Due to his work with the Beatles, John Lennon is a household name to this day. The British band is the best-selling artist of all time, with 600 million albums sold. On December 8, 1980, a crazed fan named Mark David Chapman approached Lennon for an autograph outside his home in New York. Lennon agreed, but immediately afterward, Chapman shot him twice in the back and twice in the shoulder. Lennon died that day at the age of 40. Selena. Often called the queen of Tejano music, Selena is one of the best-selling Spanish-language artists in history. After winning a Grammy and selling more than 18 million albums, Selena was on top of the world. But she soon realized that the president of her fan club, Yolanda Saldivar, was embezzling money from her personal accounts. When Selena confronted Yolanda at the Days Inn in Corpus Christi, Texas, Yolanda shot her, and Selena tragically died of blood loss at the age of 23. Andrés Escobar. He was one of the most celebrated defenders in Colombian soccer, and Andrés Escobar even earned the nickname The Gentleman for his clean style of play. During the 1994 World Cup, Escobar accidentally scored an own goal, which led to the Colombian national team being removed from the tournament. A month later, a group of fans confronted Escobar at a restaurant in his hometown of Medellin before shooting him to death. Escobar was 27 when he passed away. Rebecca Schaeffer. After scoring a starring role on the CBS sitcom My Sister Sam, Rebecca Schaeffer was world famous. Although the show only lasted for 2 seasons, it earned a loyal fan base, including one man named Robert John Bardo, who stalked Schaeffer for 3 years and obsessively tried to meet her. When Schaeffer rejected him, Bardo hired private investigators to find her home address. He ambushed Schaeffer and murdered her with a gun. Schaeffer was only 21 at the time of her death. Albert Abase. As a talented Cameroonian soccer player who played for professional teams in both Cameroon, Malaysia, and Algeria, Albert Abase was considered a rising star. On the 23rd of August 2014, Abase was playing with JSK against USM Algiers. Abase provided the only goal for his team that day, but they still lost 2-1. An angry fan threw a blunt object at Abase as he was leaving the field, and he died of a traumatic brain injury at the age of just 24. Dimebag Darrell. Best known as the lead guitarist for both Pantera and Damageplan, Dimebag Darrell was one of the most legendary metal musicians of all time. On December 8, 2004, as Damageplan was performing at the El Rosa Villa nightclub in Columbus, Ohio, an obsessed fan named Nathan Gale rushed on stage and shot Darrell multiple times. Apparently, Gale was a mentally ill former Marine who believed that Darrell was stealing his songs. Dimebag Darrell was pronounced dead at the scene of the crime at the age of 38.